So today's recipe is a Portuguese dish. It's called Carne Alentejana, and it's pork. So I just grabbed a piece of pork meat and I cut it into kind of like cubes, and I seasoned it with beer, salt, garlic powder, parsley, pepper, parsley, pepper, and I did a stir fry of onion with olive oil and garlic. And I put pimento paste and some tomato sauce, homemade tomato sauce. So I let it boil, and then I added the pork, and now I'm just letting it cook for a little bit. While it's cooking, I'm going to be cutting up the fries. So there's a lot of different potatoes that you can use. Normally I use the yellow Yukon potatoes, but I don't have them right now, so I'm using the white. There's many different ways that you can cut the potatoes. I'm gonna just be peeling them and making them into French fries, but you can use you can cut them in cubes or even in round circles. It really depends on what you want. I'm sure that if you Google carne alentejana recipes on the internet, it's a certain way and that's the only way. Then again, this is my version. It's an easier and simple version that still tastes good. But if you want to do it traditional way, then I would cut them in blocks or the way that they do it. Now that the fries are cut and this is still going, we are going to add some of the clam. The whole baby clams. So it comes in water, and I drain the water. You can actually use real clams, shells with it. I like to just add the meat part of the clam. So I would just add this to it and stir it in. I'll add another little bit of, you could either add wine or beer. I'm gonna add some beer to it. So this is the beer I'm gonna add to it. I added the half of a beer earlier with just the meat, and now that I'm adding the clam meat, I'm adding the rest of the beer. And now I'm gonna just add more seasoning because we're adding more liquid. So I like to cook with coarse salt, just a pinch in there. There's many ways of making carne alentejana. This is what I always do. This is the recipe that we used at a restaurant that I was working at once upon a time. And ever since then, I always use this recipe.